Welcome to our video asking, what is PICO? Simply put, PICO is a tool used in medical research to help ensure that researchers ask good questions. It's also helpful if you're doing a structured literature search. PICO is an acronym in which each of the letters stands for an element included in a well-structured clinical question. The P stands for patient, problem, or population. Here you would describe who your patient is, what their primary problem is, or a combination of the two. For example, you can look at children as a population or asthma as a problem, or you can combine the two to look specifically at asthma and children. I stands for intervention or exposure. Here we look at what is being done to the patient or what the patient is being exposed to. An intervention could be a specific drug, a diagnostic test, or perhaps a surgical procedure. C stands for comparison, or what we're comparing the intervention with. This can be an alternative intervention such as a different drug or therapy, a placebo, the usual standard of care, or it can be no intervention at all. And finally, O stands for outcome. This is why the intervention was carried out. This could be an accurate diagnosis, an improvement in symptoms, or something else. Let's take a quick look at an example. Is intermittent fasting more effective than exercise in improving glycemic control in adults with type 2 diabetes? Starting with the P, who is the patient or what is the problem we're researching in this example? In this case, we have both a patient and a problem, adults with type 2 diabetes. For our I, we're looking at what intervention is being tested. In our example, intermittent fasting is the intervention. For our C, we're looking for what intermittent fasting is being compared with, and here the answer is exercise. Finally, what outcome are we looking at? How will we measure whether the intervention worked or not? The outcome is improved glycemic control. So why use PICO? First, using PICO is one way to make sure that the question you ask in research is clear and helpful without the possibility of being vague or unanswerable. Second, it prompts you to check that the key elements of your questions are included. Next, it structures your question in preparation for your literature review. And finally, it ensures that your search reflects your question and covers the relevant PICO elements. If you'd like to learn more about PICO or literature reviews, contact your librarian.